Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Hope your day's starting out well. Appreciate you joining me on the show, whether it's live, whether it's a replay, whether it's the podcast. Appreciate all of you. Want to talk a little bit about Mission Impossible, the final reckoning today. As you know, I like to enjoy life, and one of the things that we enjoy, going to movies. So we went to the new Mission Impossible film, went to it at the IMAX theater, wanted to see it on the biggest screen in Missoula, and it was a fun movie. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I just want to talk about it a little bit in general. So we went to the movie, and it's almost 3 hours long, and I'll put right up front that I think they could have trimmed a little bit because a couple parts were a little slower. They maybe could have tightened it up, made it a little shorter, and maybe those slow parts. But I get where they were trying to go with the story. So, I mean, it was still just a fun movie to enjoy. When it got to the special effects and the stunt work, I mean, they had some remarkable underwater scenes. You've seen the preview, so you know about the biplane scenes. Those were just incredible. I mean, and to know that Tom Cruise did a lot of his own stunts, and was working in there too. And it's not just all CGI. They were doing actual stunt work and so forth. I mean, it's pretty incredible. From what I understand, this is one of the most expensive movies made, and you can see why. The elaborateness of the stunts, the locations, the things that they had to do is why it has such a hefty price tag, but it's paying off. You get a lot of the same characters coming back, so you're familiar with many of the characters. This is picking up where the last movie, the seventh movie, ended. So it's sort of continuing a couple months after the last movie, continuing on. And this is supposed to be the final movie in that franchise. I mean, it's been going on for almost 30 years. The first one came out in 96. So will they make another one? Who knows? I saw Angela Bassett on a TV show, promoting this recently on a talk show. She's up for doing another one if they called her back to do one. But it'll obviously be up to Tom Cruise, who produced this one and who stars in them. And if he wants to put in the hard work to make another one. I'm drinking out of my hard work pays off mug today because Cruise definitely puts in the work to make a movie. Whether you love him or hate him, he knows how to make a movie. He knows how to promote a movie, and he works his ass off to do it. There's no doubt about that. The things he does, putting his body and everything on the line to make these movies with the stunt work and the endless promotion and work that he does, both producing and starring. But his hard work pays off for good movies. Want to say good morning to Jay and Vicky who are here. Thank you for being here. Want to say good morning, Dixon. Dixon says, let me guess, there's something impossible that needs to be done, and that becomes their mission, right? That's sort of it, Dixon. It's just they're going to save the world, and it comes down to a whole bunch, timing, which you'll appreciate, Dixon. Timing is so important in the martial arts. Well, this movie comes down to timing. And a lot of things have to happen at the exact right moments to save the world. Okay, that's the impossible mission that they're set on doing. One of the things I did like, and I thought it was sort of clever, and I enjoyed seeing it, is they brought a character back from the very first movie, way back in 96. They brought that character back and had a significant part in this new movie. And I thought that was sort of cool, that doing that full circle, going back to that character from the very first movie and having that character do a significant part in this final movie 30 years later. So I did really enjoy that little part, and we just enjoyed the movie. And so if you want to see it, I'd say see it on that big screen, because the stunt work and the way they filmed it, just incredible on that giant screen. And you just sort of escapism for almost 3 hours. Disregard reality, just enjoy. And that's, had some great fights, some great stunt work, some just a good, fun wrap up if it is the final one. Probably is. I doubt they're going to make another one, but you never know. If somebody came up with a great story idea, Tom might say, yeah, let's do one more. Who knows? But more than likely, it is the final one. And I thought it was a good ending to, this series that started almost 30 years ago, back in 1996. So that's my take on the movie. Hard work pays off. You see the work that Tom did producing and starring in this movie, and then his endless promotion around the world, literally all these premieres that he's been going to, working and working and working to get this movie out to people, which he's the producer. Naturally, he's going to do everything he can to make the movie successful. So a lot of hard work, made a really good movie. I saw a headline, I did not read the article, that said something about how Mission Impossible is saving movie theaters or something. I might try to find that article and see what they had to say about it. I just know we had a fun time. We enjoyed it. If you like that type of movie, if you like the earlier ones, you'll like this one too. Yes, Tom does run. Every movie, he's got to run somewhere. But that's sort of a trademark in the movies. So go out and enjoy it. If that's not your kind of movie, go out and enjoy something else. We got to enjoy life, and we've got to do it safely. And go to enjoylifesafely.com for information and different things to help you do just that. Make it a tremendous Tuesday. We'll be back and see you tomorrow.